Hello there. My name is Pavel Konecny, and I'm the Chief Investment Officer at TriStar Trust. And here's what I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about comparison between what I would call the Great Lockdown Recession of 2020, which we're in right now, versus the Great Recession of 2008 and 2009, and the three components of both: the government's involvement, the cause, and the recovery. The cause of today's recession is pretty evident and pretty clear. It's the coronavirus. 2008, 2009 has been debated for many, many years, but at the end of the day, it was a combination of a lot of money being available, a lot of money being inexpensive, greed, speculation, and just overall a very irresponsible behavior on many parties. Both resulted in a very drastic slowdown in economic activity. In both cases, government was involved. The government is involved now, and they're not done. At the end of the day, what we're talking about at this point is over $6 trillion worth of stimulus, whether it's coming directly to people, to the citizens of the United States, whether it's to help the financial system, whether it's helping small businesses. 2008, 2009, the government had a little bit of a different incentive. The incentive was really just to keep financial markets stable. They did not want to reward the risky and the irresponsible behavior that was taking place. That was actually the cause of the recession. So to put it simply, the government was just doing bare minimum in 2008, 2009 to make sure that the financial markets are stable, but that's about it. What the government's doing today is they're just trying to help bridge whatever the shutdown of the economy uh, that is taking place right now. So what does it mean as far as recovery is concerned? Well, the recovery after the 2008 2009 crisis was relatively slow, which is kind of unusual because typically after a recession you have a V-shaped recovery. Slow but steady. We're talking about almost over 11 years of economic growth at a tune of 2 to 3%. What I think is going to happen in 2020, in the next 6 to 9 months, is a very robust recovery. And the reason why I think that is there is so much stimulus being put in the hands of our individuals here in this country without the ability to actually spend it. Now, our new norm, I don't know what that's going to be like, but the reality is that people are going to be sitting on money and they like to spend money. The American consumer cannot be beaten. It is something that I've been monitoring and watching for over 20 years, and it is something that is quite spectacular as it relates to the rest of the world. Americans like to spend money. Now they're sitting around, being at home, locked up, no real place to actually spend the money other than buy puzzle pieces on Amazon, and they can't really get them for 3 weeks. So there's this going to be this huge pent up demand, and once the economy opens back up, American consumer is going to propel the American economy to a whole new heights, and I feel very optimistic about what the future holds.